So, Hendricks is regarded as this rim protecting, viable wing defender, awesome 3 point shooter. But, like, two things that absolutely jump off the screen are some of these foundational skills off the dribble and his motor. And he's so engaged. I feel like once you, oh my gosh, I forgot how tough that bucket was. But when you are watching him and you see that he's engaged every single second, that changes everything else. Like the remainder of these clips will look different in your eyes. And this clip shows him being an agile role threat and his overall activity off the ball and his off ball style and decision making as an attacker and his physical traits. Like, I'm intrigued by all of it. I'm making the argument that he should be a top 5 player from this class. Good body, reorientation right there, and he's just so active. It's like quick decision right there, then screen, then roll, post up, relocate to the weak side corner, cut, dunk, draw, foul. Like, his instincts for the game are good. Really quick dive to the basket right there. The handle needs work, but he's a talented scorer. Steps into a three. Is about to just break this guy's ankle. Like a little stutter rip, step back, three, cash. Pops, little delayed pop, pump fake, drives, on your head. 2 possessions later, I'm gonna go to the left this time. Finger roll, scoop layup. Pops again. Gotta respect him out there because he'll just hit him in your face. That's off the dribble and spot up. He's got it. 2 possessions later again. And one. And the mechanics are pure. Gets to spots, rises, fires. He's just so skilled. Flashes. Again, just turns and orients himself so well. He orients his body really well. A little fadeaway. Butter. That is his spot. He loves that left wing. And he is just, like, pretty well-rounded. Like, the flashes he shows are amazing. Example right here. Dude gives him baseline. Hendricks says, okay, I'll take baseline. Then I'm just going to spin on you, draw a foul. And that's a shooting mannerism right there. The way he, like, claps his hands, he wants that to go in. Like, that's going to be an and one for him in the future, I think. Speaking of and ones, look at him use his body right there. And wait till he adds muscle. He'll cut for you too, excels at these little duck-ins coming out of the corners or the wings. Gets that one. Ducks in. And he's going to keep getting stronger. I love this possession. They're getting killed. He is like locked in here. Just wants to get a bucket so bad. Draws a foul, spins, hangs, and hits. Like, that's just little scorer's craft. That's an amazing pass, both in terms of angle and vision. And he's adept at hitting cutters. Like, can beat people off closeouts, make good little rudimentary reads, can operate from the middle and kick out. Like, I don't ever think he'll be this, like, facilitator, but he'll be conducive to good offense and be a good teammate. Then he shows off this great hand-eye coordination in transition to gather and finish this. And the hand-eye coordination might be elite, given his shot-blocking prowess and ability to do so without fouling. You pair that with recovery skills like this and just general perimeter mobility, wow. 4-on-1 fast break here. He shuts it down. He can play alongside any center in the league, or obviously play the 5 himself. Like, his anticipation is that good, and when he has amazing timing and pairs it with this great awareness, like, look, the ball isn't even to the guy in the corner, and Hendricks is already staring him down and is there to provide the rim protection. The game moves so slowly for him, and then he's gifted physically. Look at how, like, hand closer to the top of the backboard than the bottom, and he picks up this quick feed really fast also. Like, he is just a super aware defender, and he's locked in all the time. Like, his engagement is epic. And then he sprints the floor. He absolutely sprints the floor.
Oh, you can hear the footsteps from Orlando, taken away by USF.
And he's just a fighter. Look at him in the middle of the screen, like, bully this dude out of the post. Like, not giving him an inch, despite his kind of small frame at the moment, and then he forces a turnover. And like, I ended up going through just the made buckets he allowed on Synergy to see if there was any weakness. And all I saw was good speed mirroring like that and beating people to the spot like this. Like, opponent shot 33% against him from the field, and the majority of them were tough buckets. Like, he sticks with that handle, good contest. What he's going to do to DeAndre Williams here is awesome. A hand directly in his face as he lets that go. Jamal Shed, he's with him step for step. Like, these are just tough buckets. Like, Hendricks is with almost every single one of them. And this is the final defensive possession before we move into some, like, offensive growth point type stuff, but also encouraging signs. Like, switches hands and tries to go at it from the left there and sticks with the play. Like, he's able just to stop on a dime. There are certain people that would force up a jumper right there. Like Ben Mathurin, for example, would just carry on and shoot a jumper from this location. Little stutter rip here, and that's a move that he busts out that is effective. And driving, scooping, layup with English, like, I think that eventually is going to get there because look at this extension. This is not Brandon Miller running out of athleticism around the basket. This is not Jarris Walker resorting to a floater. This is different. And it's a growth point that is awesome to work from. And once again, here he is, thinking, just slowing down, being in the moment. Doesn't have an open pass, decides to do it himself. It doesn't work out, but he's controlling his own pace. He's at his own rhythm. And then, how often do you see someone 6'9" try to like fade and hit it off the backboard? There are a lot of little things that are fascinating. Good reactive read there. Knows he has it, tries to use his offhand. Like, a lot of these misses are either his left hand or like really contested shots. Like, things that if they grow make him like an insane offensive weapon. And then he's also, oh yeah, 6'9", and he's gonna try to dunk through 3 people right here. Like, he's got the killer instinct a little, and for that reason, he's competing with Brandon Miller for 3rd on my draft board right now in terms of just best players. He's a top 5 lock to me, I think. Like, 5, 6, 7, any of those teams, I think, should be grateful to have him. Like, the growth arc, I believe in it, but maybe I'm just too giddy about it. If I'm drafting at 3 or like whatever, top 5, swinging for star power, and I think that he has the best bet behind Scoot and Wembanyama, and all his floor is also awesome. Like, this is almost, I don't know, I feel like it's too good to be true, but it's almost a no-brainer to me that people should be higher on him. And I'd also love feedback on the scalability of his game, like all the things that he flashes. I would be very curious to hear the opinions of seasoned scouts for guys of this frame with the polish that he already has as a shooter and defender about some of these things that I'm noticing off the dribble, the conviction that he has, like the processing that exists, like the fact that he must be respected as a shooter. He seems multidimensional and athletic enough to me to be dangerous. Like, I believe in him as a gifted two-way talent.